What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another
My name is Jeff.
reaction. Welcome back to Tom MacDonald Tuesday. I'm just gonna keep the train rolling. Let's go. Freaking stoked. We're gonna do The Way I Am, the Eminem remix. Guys, I remember that song actually. I don't remember it to a T, but I remember the song The Way I Am. This ought to be interesting. I know it doesn't say diss in the title, but why do I feel like there's gonna be a diss somewhere in here? I'm not even gonna waste any time. Let's freaking go.
Hey yo,
Well, we got the dark thing going.
the song is for anyone. Fuck it. Shut up and listen.
Alright.
I'm not the artist, they're gonna turn to a puppet. I've been myself in the darkness and I'm the same way in public. Guess I'm a target cause they aren't in charge of what they are stuck with. I wear my heart on my arm and I spill the guts on my stomach. All of a sudden I'm hunted cause they don't like what I said. But only dummies would choose to follow a wolf who is dead. Tear the flesh off of your bones and keep your ghost in my head. You looking just like a clown and I'm the bull in the pen. And the labels aren't able to get in touch when they call. Cause I know all the A&Rs and I'm ignoring them all. Don't need a manager to help me, I keep blowing them off. And all the rappers who doubted me, I've been proving them wrong. They wanna give me a record deal to control me efficiently. Cause as long as I ain't signed, I'll keep exposing the industry. And they know if I put my name on that line, it's a victory. Then they'll censor my message and try to rewrite my history. I don't need the publicity, I need all of my friends to know if I disappear tomorrow, it's because of them. They don't want you empowered, they want you willing to spend all of your money on products so that they get their percent. But I'm a different breed of person, liquor seeping through the surface. Try and cut me in, I'll drink the blood, the stitches leaking bourbon. And my fans are all amazing, I officially deserve them. I'll effectively eliminate and burn who tries to hurt them. This my element, the weapons and the skeletons are evidence of everything I did. Well, I defended what was delicate. Machete blades and severed heads and human teeth on necklaces. Electric fences humming through the night while I'm confessing that I am whatever you say I am. It makes no difference to me if you won't shake my hand. I got my freedom of speech and I will make my stand. I won't never take a seat to please the mainstream plan. Cause I am whatever you say I am. It doesn't matter to me if you guys see my plan. You are my gasoline and I'm the flame you fan. I don't know, it's just the way I am. I'm just a person who ain't afraid of the scrutiny. I'm not scared of the truth, and so through that there's immunity. And my dreams aren't only something I experience lucidly. They are what I've accomplished and what I'm about to do musically. Save the cars from the jewelry. You know I can't be bothered with all that superficial garbage. I'm an actual artist. I only do this for therapy, not to fill up my wallet. They poppin' Xanax to party. A party's not what I call it. I call it drug addicted rappers. If I'm perfectly honest, I call it numbing out the pain of being chained to the bottom of a ship that's sinking quick inside a promethazine bottle. They say it's lit, but it's really just a sickness that they swallow. And they can't mold me, they can't change me, cause the old me is the same me. And I'll stay me till they hate me, or the pressure drive me crazy. I've been medicated, hated myself and couldn't escape it. Now I face what I'm afraid of, embrace all the confrontation. While my name keep coming up in all the same conversations. He's pathetic, he's a racist, he's a vulture, man, I hate him. I don't get it, he's so basic and the culture should replace him. I'ma take him off the playlist and not just laugh when they complaining. Cause I am whatever you say I am. It makes no difference to me if you won't shake my hand. I got my freedom of speech and I will make my stand. I won't never take a seat to please the mainstream plan. Cause I am whatever you say I am. It doesn't matter to me if you guys see my plan. You are my gasoline and I'm the flame you fan. I don't know, it's just the way I am.
Bravo. Bravo frickin' vote. Dude, shit. Frickin' dude. Only frickin' Tom would have the balls to do something like that. And I respect him massively for it. Taking Eminem's track. And by the way, I wanted to actually sing the lyrics to The Way I Am, but I know it's Tom's song. I love that he just took that line, I am whatever you say I am, because Eminem does say that in the original song. And in case none of you actually knew, whoo! Some people might not, guys, okay? But just making it completely his own and completely dissing the entire industry, acknowledging that he got phone calls from, like, to this day, not from way back then, all the way back in 2017, to now. I mean, I know that this was, when was this uploaded? 8 years ago, of course. June of 2018. And I know even recently, like within the last year, some of his songs, he says he still gets phone calls from the main labels like Sony, Hollywood Records, Capitol, all of them, asking him to sign with them. And the only reason that he wants them to sign, strike that and reverse it, the only reason they want him to sign is so that he shuts up and stops telling the truth. And mad respect to him for saying, no. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. What I'm doing is working. People love it. I love it. And somebody needs to freaking tell these people the truth. And you're not going to do it. Not now, not ever. So you were never going to silence me. And we used to think Eminem was extremely controversial. And on some level, on pretty big scale, he was. But I think Tom has actually topped him. Because Eminem would never talk about this shit. He wouldn't. He was a Kamala voter, He this is going to sound stupid. He's from a trailer park. I mean, there's a lot of people that are from trailer parks that kind of ended up the same way Tom did. I mean, not everybody, of course, some people did, but so not to say that specifically coming from a trailer park, you have to end up like Eminem did, but I mean, he sold out. Most of his music was just ratting on the trailer park. He beat up his girlfriend, talked trash about his mom, was estranged to his mom, just talked about the ghetto doing drugs and sex. And we all loved, Tom including, of course, Tom, Adam, you, me, like Gen X, like our 2000s generation, we grew up on Eminem. And honestly, there will always be a special place in my heart for him, like Cleaning Out My Closet, Kim, The Way I Am, Not Afraid, Lose Yourself. The list is endless. You all, if you know, I don't even have to explain myself to you guys. We will always love those songs. That will be like generational type songs. But these days, he 100% sold out. And maybe to a certain degree, honestly, even looking back on, I wouldn't be surprised in the slightest if the label actually allowed him to say that stuff. And, back in the day when the headlines were going about him, getting after him, who's to say that that wasn't a little fake? To some degree, that they were telling him he couldn't make songs like that, but they knew that it would get people like us stirred up. So, of course, you got the people that are playing to our crowd, but they don't actually believe in the same stuff that we do, So I wouldn't be surprised in the slightest. I mean, I feel like he's sold out now. Like, he's definitely a sellout at this point. But there could easily be that he was even sold out back then, and they told him that it was okay to say certain things just to get people like us to buy his stuff. But Tom's not going for that. And he's always going to sing about the stuff that we like to hear because he actually lives it. Maybe Eminem himself actually lived it at one point, but he doesn't anymore. Tom still does, and he's not going to sell out to an album. And he continues to talk truth. Whether it's his own story talking about anxiety and depression, or simply trying to make it in the industry, and he continues to make songs about them and telling the truth about just this world and the industry, whether it's government or Hollywood or whatever. Frickin' Tom, once again throwing down the gauntlet. And you can't help but admire him for it. Like, how can anybody, just because he's leaning right, and y'all just keep kissing ass to the industry and the government, I swear. You want somebody that's anti-government, but the second they actually start talking about the stuff you don't want to hear, suddenly it's offensive. And suddenly it's not anti-government because you're pro with it. Reasoning with snowflakes, you just can't. Like, I don't understand. Like, they want somebody that's emo. They like that side. They like the general anti-establishment. When somebody's actually anti-establishment, they get offended. Make that make sense. Tom is genuinely anti-establishment. Just to further reiterate it, using Eminem's own track, not just, like, it says Eminem's remix. Like, I get that that's there, but for some reason I was expecting him to just kind of just use royalties of the song. I wasn't expecting him to use the actual track and then just make his own lyrics to it. I know, it's a remix. Just savage all the way around. The beauty of being an independent artist, and he can do whatever the heck he wants. Nobody tells him what to do. And of course the labels hate that. They don't want you to talk about them in a bad way, which of course they are bad people, but they don't want you to know that. They don't want you to talk about them in a bad light when is exactly what they are. And props to him for never, ever, ever selling out. Because, you know, you sell out, then you stop actually being a voice of the people. The second you give them any leeway, and nobody needs to do that. I'm going to shut up now. I'm not going to make any sense anymore, because now I'm just going to babble. Because again, there's certainly... Well done, Tom. Just well done. Somebody's got to say this stuff, you know? Is it bad that I want to start a podcast? Like, just to really talk about stuff? I'm going to get off here. I bow to you, Tom, once again. I bow. Well done. Hope you guys are actually having a good day so far, and if not, hope I can bring some sort of positive light to your day, because guys, whatever's going on for you, whatever it may be, just remember that you are not alone. You are never alone. You're a warrior. You're a soldier. Stay strong. I believe in you. And if you need it, the comments are there for you to vent, or you can DM me personally on my socials, but you do got this. Brofist. High five. You got this, guys. I know it's easier said than done, but you do got this. Try and stay with me. And on that savage note right there, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so very much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And as always, remember, my name is Jeff. Pef Junkies Unite. I'll see you guys tomorrow as always. Let's freaking go. We're killing this week. We're killing it with producing content. Even though I'm still anxious as hell. You don't even realize it. I'm down on myself all the time. But you know what? We're killing this together. We freaking got this. You and me. Let's rock this as much as we can. Thank you guys for sticking with me. I love you. 5,300 subscribers. Can't believe you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's freaking go. Have a good day. Have a good week. Love, peace, and chicken grease.